This conference will now be recorded. This conference will now be recorded.
Okay guys, let's get started. So you guys can put yourself on mute, and if you would like to speak, you can unmute yourself and then you may speak. Okay guys, so this is a very warm welcome to this Microsoft System Center Configuration Manager online training session. So let me first introduce myself. My name is Kashif. I am having more than 13 years of practical IT experience. I have trained more than 8,000 students globally on SCCM and other technologies. I am certified in CCNA, MCSC, MCSA, MCTS, and I have expertise on SCCM Intune, Active Directory, application packaging, Azure, PowerShell. And I am a BSc IT graduate. I completed my graduation from Mumbai University, and later on I started working as a system administrator. So I worked on almost all platforms, all versions of SCCM, starting from SMS, and I joined level 1 team, then level 2, level 3 in multiple companies. And now I am working as SCCM architect. My primary roles and responsibility is to, implement SCCM on in companies. I have deployed SCCM to more than 35 companies so far. So that's my primary roles and responsibility at the moment. And apart from this current, project, I am also involved in this training. Side by side, I do this corporate online classroom training on SCCM application packaging, Azure, PowerShell, and all. So that's about me, guys. Now, this training is going to be for 35 hours. This is a 1.5 hour session on a daily basis, Monday to Friday. So it will take 4 weeks to complete all the topics. So we will be doing 90-minute session on daily basis for weekdays. For weekend, it is gonna take 3 hours on Saturday and 3 hours on Sunday. It's gonna take 6 weekends to finish all the topics. So that's the duration, guys. Now let's talk about SCCM history. Since you are going to learn this technology, you should know the background of technology. SCCM is a Microsoft product, and this was released by Microsoft as SMS in 1994. That was the first version of SCCM. SMS as System Management Server, SMS 1.0. Then SMS 2.0 was released in 1999. Then SMS 2003 was released in the year 2003. Then Microsoft changed the name from SMS to System Center Configuration Manager. Okay. Previously, we used to call it as SMS. Now we call it as System Center Configuration Manager. So it was SCCM version was released in the year 2007. So from 2007 onwards, they changed the name from SMS to SCCM. They released multiple versions like SP1, SP2, R2, SP3 in SCCM 2007. Later on in the year 2012, they released SCCM 2012. Then after some time, they released multiple versions like SP1, SP2, R2. in the month of November 2015, they released SCCM 1511. So now they are going with year and month. Previously, they used to go with SP1, SP2, R2, but now they have stopped, taking those naming convention. Now they are going with year and month. So every year they are releasing 3 versions. For example, in the year 2016, the first version released in the year 2016 was February 2016, and that was SCCM 1602. Then SCCM 1606 in June, and then SCCM 1610 in October. So every year they are releasing SCCM 3 times every year. So if you see 2017, 3 versions in 2017, and similarly 3 versions in 2018, 1802, 1806, 1810. Now the latest and greatest version of SCCM is this year they have released 2 versions, SCCM 1902 and 1906. 1906 is the latest version. So this product is there in the market for the past 25 years, guys. 25 years. So it's a matured product, and it's been deployed in thousands and thousands of companies, and it's managing computers, it's managing, uh, the laptops, desktops, servers, Linux devices, um, other operating system as well. So any confusion in this SCCM history, guys? Anyone? Ratan, Durga?
No, no.
No.
Okay. Now, if you are planning to get yourselves certified on SCCM technology, then you have to take this exam 70-703, and you have to the cost of the exam is 160 US dollar. Okay, you need to score at least 700 out of 1000 to pass the exam, and the total and the award which you get after passing this exam is MCTS. That's the certificate you are gonna get from Microsoft if you successfully pass this exam. Now the opportunities in SCCM, since you guys are going to learn this technology, you also need to know what is the current status of this product and what will be the future of this product. So the current status is SCCM holds 43% of market share. 43% means out of 100 companies, you will find SCCM in 43 companies. Almost all big size and medium size companies have SCCM. Okay, no matter wherever you go, in which country you go, you will find SCCM in big size and medium size companies. You may not have SCCM in small size companies, but almost all big size and medium size companies have SCCM. People are earning somewhere around 45 US dollar as per the statistic in US and Canada, not in India. Okay, Ratan, correct me if I'm wrong. So that's the average salary people are earning in
Yeah, I
US
think
and
so.
Canada.
Yes.
You are in Ratan, you are
I'm
in
in
US.
US.
Okay, so this figure is like average or as per the statistic. So some people are getting more, some people are getting less, but this is the average one, right?
Right. Yes. And then nowadays, people are asking more
More.
than one technology. So, yeah.
Right, right. I have few of my students who are earning $80 per hour now. Those who are in imaging, mostly in imaging, they get more salary.
Okay.
Okay, so that's the compensation people are getting, and lots of opportunities are there, and these opportunities you can find on Indeed and Dice website. These are the two leading job portals in US and Canada, I believe. For India, you get somewhere around 8 lakh, 800,000 Indian rupees per year. That's the average salary. Durga, you are from India or joining from outside? Durga, you are on mute, I think. Durga, you there? I'm not able to hear him. Okay, no worries. So this is so far we have discussed about SCCM history, certification, duration, and opportunities in SCCM. We have 3 sites in SCCM. So when we go in the training from tomorrow onwards, we will see what all sites are there in SCCM in details. Today I'm just giving you the overview, like central administration site, primary site, secondary site. These are sites in SCCM. Okay. Now, so these are the 3 architecture diagram for SCCM implementation. So if you have you see there are 3 pictures in this diagram. First one is the standalone site. So if you do not have branch offices, you just have one headquarter without any branch offices, then you go with the standalone primary site server. The second picture shows you when you have branch offices, so primary site plus secondary site. And the third picture shows you when you have big organizations like IBM, Accenture, Deloitte. So you have central plus primary plus secondary. Okay, these are the 3 diagram for a small size company, medium size company, and big size companies, guys. Then we have site roles. These are site roles like management point, distribution point. We'll talk about these things in details. Okay, what are these site roles and all. Now we need to know what SCCM can do. Suppose if you are going to work on SCCM, you also need to know what all things you can, SCCM is capable of. So we have SCCM features and functionalities. So first thing first, you get asset management. So in asset management is basically you can find out the hardware and software inventory of your devices. Suppose you have 10,000 devices, you can scan all those 10,000 computers through SCCM clients, and you will be able to get the information of all hardware and software present on those computers. So for inventory, we can take SCCM. Asset intelligence for categorization and license management. Software metering is for software utilization calculation, So asset management is one of the key functionalities of SCCM. Then you have client management. This is the main feature of SCCM. The main thing why we need SCCM is for client management. We manage the clients. We can manage our Windows system. We can manage our Linux boxes, Mac operating system, mobile devices. So what managing
Yeah, hi, Durga and Ratan. Good evening, guys.
Yeah, good evening.
Just wait for a couple of minutes. I'm checking with Kashif. What's the issue?
Okay.
Hello, are you guys there?
Yeah, right. I guess.
Sorry guys, I lost my internet connectivity. I have reconnected.
Yeah.
Is my voice clear, guys?
Yes.
Yes, Chris.
You can hear me?
Yes.
Okay, guys. So, when did I lose you guys? You remember? We were talking about asset management, client management.
Client management.
Okay. So, you can put yourself on mute, guys. So, SCCM features and functionalities are asset management. Then you have client management. And in client management, you have application deployment, software update deployment, operating system deployment, compliance setting, power management, client health, endpoint protection, mobile device management. Then you have administrative feature. So suppose Ratan is good with application deployment. I'm going to give him application deployment role. If Durga is good with software updates deployment, I'm going to give him software updates deployment role. So based on the expertise of the people, we have a set of predefined roles available in SCCM. Remote management, you can remote into users' devices using SCCM. Reporting, it gives Excel, it gives report in Excel, PDF, Word document in multiple formats. You have those reports available. Monitoring, you can monitor the components of SCCM sites and site roles and servers and everything you can monitor through SCCM. Now we will do the lab setup. We will, when we go in the training from tomorrow onwards, we'll do the practical lab. I want you guys to do the lab setup either on local computer, either on your local desktop or laptop, or you can go on Microsoft Azure Cloud Data Center. Now the lab is like, you have to have minimum 12 gigabyte of RAM, quad core processor, and 300 GB of hard drive for local lab setup. If you have local lab, configuration, then we can do lab setup on local computer. Otherwise, if the computer is not capable enough to support the the configuration, then we can create our Microsoft Azure Cloud Data Center account for 30 days free trial, and we can set up all our SCCM lab on that particular uh, on Azure Cloud Data Center. Our lab architecture will be like this. We will have 3 Windows server. One will be your domain controller, second will be your database, primary site server, all 3 server, and 1 client computer. That will be our lab architecture. Any question, guys? Anyone? Ratan?
No.
Durga? No question? Durga?
No question.
So is this time good for you guys?
Yes.
Yeah, I can see.
Yeah, hi.
Uh, for me, it's little bit. Can you start 6 o'clock India time, IST time, if it is possible.
6 to till when? 6 to?
To 6 to
Hmm?
7 that IST time, morning.
6
Like
to
US time.
7:30.
Yeah, yeah.
6 to 7:30 is okay?
Yes, yes, I'm okay with that.
Okay. Can we do 6:15 to 7:30? 6:15.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Otherwise, evening time, IST.
No, evening I am not available actually.
Okay. For
1 hour
you,
we will
morning,
do
right?
one.
Yeah,
Yeah. Durga, you are located in India or
Bangalore.
US?
India, Bangalore.
Bangalore. Okay. So we can do 1 hour session every day, 1 hour or maximum 1 hour, 1 hour 15 minutes. Okay.
Done. Okay. Um,
So 7:30 will be the closing time for the session. Okay.
enough, enough. Because 8 o'clock is login time. That is the reason.
Uh, okay. So
Yeah.
I will send email to you guys. I will be sending one email. With you guys are going on local setup or Azure setup? Can you tell me, Durga
I'll,
and
I'll try for lo- I'll try for local setup.
you have a minimum configuration what I mentioned on this slide?
Yes, 500 plus 16 GB RAM.
16
Yeah,
GB
I'll
RAM.
also
Okay.
go with
Yes.
local setup, but only thing is I have had a space, but it is I have to free up some space. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll also go with local setup.
Okay. So I am going to send one email to you guys, and that email will have all the local setup link. You have to download those setup files like Windows Server ISO, SQL database ISO. Then you have to download SCCM setup. You'll be able to download all of them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll
Yes.
give you the link. You create one folder on your desktop or laptop, wherever it is, and download all the setup files in that folder. Keep everything in one location, just easy to find. Okay,
Okay.
Okay. Do we
Mr.
have any VMDK files or something like that where we have all these
No.
servers ready?
No, because VMDK file is very big, and we don't get more than like 15 gigabyte on Google or
Okay.
any
Okay.
other storage.
Okay.
So
Got it.
instead of downloading VMDK file, we can easily create our servers within. You just have to have a good download speed,
Okay.
and
Sure.
will be able to create. So I'm gonna send one email. Give me your email address, guys. Give me 1 minute. Azure. Since you guys are going on local setup, I'm gonna forward this. Now you have to do this download. Either you download Windows Server 2012 R2 disk, or you may go with the newer one like 2016. Understood? But if you wanna download 2016, you download from Microsoft website, the evaluation version. VMware, because we will be setting up our lab on VMware Workstation. SQL Database 2014 SP2, SCCM 1606. You may download the latest one as well. That's not a problem. And Windows 7 or Windows 10, anything of your choice. So our lab architecture will be like this. Let me just show you on VMware Workstation. You guys worked on VMware Workstation? Anyone before?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay. So we will have our domain controller, our database, and SCCM,
Yes.
and Windows 7 or Windows 10. And all of them will be on same LAN network, so that these computers can talk to each other. Okay.
Yep.
So I want you guys to download and keep 3 servers ready.
Okay.
Domain, database, and SC. Just name them, just a plain server. Don't make domain controller and all database server. No, just plain server, Windows server. That's it. Okay. Try. If you are not able to do it, let me know on email or you reply. What is your email address, Ratan? Is this your email
That's
address?
my, yeah,
Huh?
that's the one.
Okay. So I have given you the steps, what all things you have to do. Okay. I just sent email, and now notepad. My WhatsApp number is 919892354331. So you guys can let me know, and if in case if you are facing some challenges, you let me know. Okay.
Kashif, I don't receive that mail.
You will receive in few minutes. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Sure.
I
Okay.
think you have not.
And
You have mentioned. I mean, you have sent it to me only. Like I saw you typing my email address 2 times.
oh. Okay. Sorry. Forward. Durga, did you send your email address?
Yeah. Yeah.
What is your email address?
GD ready. I'm typing.
GD. Okay.
GD ready dot sv.
Dot
SV.
SP.
Yes. V. U. U.
Hmm.
At
Hmm.
the rate Gmail. Yes.
Okay. I sent. Okay. So you guys need to download them and keep 3 servers ready. From tomorrow onwards, we will start doing the practical session and explain in details. Now, for payment, you have to contact Srinivas. Srinivas is also there in this call, but you may contact him. Reply on the same email which you received for the meeting link, the first link. You know, so talk to him and make the payment today. Then we will, proceed further from tomorrow onwards.
Okay. Sure.
Srinivas, you there? Okay, I think he's on mute. Okay, fine. Any question before we wrap it up, guys?
Kasif, I think for setting these up, you also have a
Hmm.
video, right?
Yes, I have videos for that as well. If you want, I can send that to you.
Yeah,
But it's a
what
plain
about
server. It's
yeah,
just
right.
just 3 plain servers. I will send that video. Don't worry about it. And those who have not received, have you guys received the course content?
Yeah, we have it
Not
already.
really.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you already have it, then it's okay.
I
So
don't. I'm
there
not
are,
sure if I have it or not. Could you please share it with me?
okay, so these are like 16 modules. We will be doing all these, all these tasks step by step. I'm gonna send to you. GP Reddy, right? GD Reddy,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
RA course content. Okay, I sent that too. Okay, guys, any question before we wrap it up?
No. No.
Okay, thank you, everyone. We will meet again 6:15 tomorrow morning.
Sure.
Okay.
That
Thank you.
is 8:45 for you Eastern time, Ratan.
Okay,
You are
guys.
in Eastern time? Which time zone?
Yeah, I'm in Asian time. Yes.
Okay,
9:45. I mean
8:45.
8:45 for me. Yeah.
8:45 p.m. tomorrow.
Okay. Got it.
Okay, guys. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Yeah.